Welcome, folks. Welcome to the 2018 Media Arts and Studies Award reception and celebration. And I really appreciate you coming out on a frigid April night. I just checked, and Anchorage, Alaska is 8 degrees warmer than we are. So you're to be commended for your robust character to come to this event. This event has occurred every year since the school's founding in 1968. And of course, this was the year that the College of Communication was established, when a collection of courses in the School of Dramatic Art and Speech were brought together as the School of Radio and Television. Later, School of Telecommunication, and finally, today, the School of Media Arts and Studies. I'd like to begin by thanking a few key people who've organized this event. It is planned in our school by the Student and Alumni Committee, whose members are Karen Riggs, Frederick Lewis, Even, Andy Wella, Jeff Redifer, and most of all, the chairperson, Josh Antonuccio. Josh, thank you very much. And of course, we all know that the actual heavy lifting, as usual, is done by the school's administrative staff. And I'm speaking here, of course, of Paula Carpenter and Judy Wilson. They look after the many, many small details that go into even a small celebration like this. So, in thinking about today's event, we note the passing of a half century since the school was born. Yes, this is our golden anniversary year. And so this event tonight has a special meaning as it closes out the beginning of the second half century of life. Now, I'm speaking to the students in the room. I think this is important to each one of you because you will forever be identified with this school. It will be part of who you are forever afterward. And so it does matter that the excellence we recognize tonight will be yours too. And it's important that we sustain that excellence for the next half century as you follow your careers in this exciting and ever-changing field. And so for the next half hour or so, let's turn the spotlight on those who have demonstrated excellence and made this a wonderful place to study. So I would like to call to the podium now the Dean of a college, the Scripps College of Communication, to make awards in behalf of the college. Please welcome Scott Titsworth.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Greg Muller, and I'm the Assistant Dean for the Scripps College of Communication. Really excited to be with you all here tonight, and we're going to allow the recipients to come up front, receive their award from Dean Titsworth, and get their picture with the Dean. So, thanks. The Scripps College Communication Scholarships. Scripps College Communication Scholarships are awarded to talented students who make significant contributions to the School of Media Arts and Studies, activities outside the classroom while demonstrating financial need and academic merit. This year's award for the Scripps College Communication Scholarship goes to two recipients, Cody Pomeroy and Taylor Swan. Cody is a junior majoring in integrated media with a minor in music and a certificate in social media. He serves on the executive board of the Immersive Media Association as the social media director. He is a member of the Singing Men of Ohio and interned last summer in San Antonio, Texas at Say See, a nonprofit multidisciplinary arts program. This summer, he is headed to Los Angeles for the Ohio and LA program. Taylor Swan. Taylor is a sophomore majoring in music production and recording industry with a minor in music. She is part of the Ohio University Women's Ensemble and works at WUB Center for Public Media. The Scripps College of Communication General Endowment. This award goes to Kaylee Shaw. Kaylee is majoring in games and animation and minoring in computer science. She participates in Dungeons and Dragons campaign building conflict resolution skills for peers and assists friends with their YouTube channels. Our next award is the Jeffrey Chaddock Endowed Scholarship. The Jeffrey Chaddock graduated from the College of Communication with a Bachelor of Science in Information and Telecommunications Systems, known as Communication Systems Management, back in 1988. He is currently a financial advisor with the Chaddock Group, an Ameriprise financial services firm with offices in Athens and Gahanna, Ohio. He is on the board of the Ohio University Foundation and was named one of the top 1,000 advisors in Barron's in 2013. This scholarship is awarded to an Athens campus student majoring in any of the 5 schools within the Scripps College with a minimum GPA of a 3.0 and having completed 30 hours by the end of spring semester their freshman year. They must have demonstrated leadership abilities. This year's award goes to Victoria Swift. Victoria is a pre-media major. She is production assistant at WUB Center for Public Media, operating cameras for Newswatch and Hardwood Heroes. She volunteers with Bobcat Heart for Athens community animal shelters such as Bella Run Equine and Union Ridge Wildlife. The Scripps Multicultural Enhancement Award. This award is presented to a student of diverse background, and this year's award goes to Devon Williams. Devon is a double major in communication studies and in music production and recording industry track with an entrepreneurship certificate. He is president of Phi Delta Theta and involved with a radio show through WUB called The Relevant. He will intern this summer for Mick Management in Dumbo, Brooklyn. The Lyon Family Scholarship. The Lyon Family Scholarship is awarded to one full-time undergraduate student enrolled or accepted into the Scripps College of Communication. A search is made across all 5 schools in the college, and the award is given to a student who demonstrates both academic merit and excellence in their field of study. This award goes to Colton Wheeler. Colton is a sophomore majoring in integrated media. He is a member of the Quidditch Club and will do an internship this summer with Mac Motion in Edgewater, Florida. The Bryant and Irma Austin Scholarship. The Bryant and Irma Austin Scholarship is awarded to students who are full-time in the Scripps College of Communication, demonstrate academic merit and excellence in their field of study. Each year, the college evaluates applicants from all 5 schools of the college and determines one single awardee. This award goes to Kaylee Stelling. Kaylee is a junior double majoring in screenwriting, producing, and psychology in the College of Arts and Sciences. She is a member of AVW's Fridays Live and a multimedia specialist for Alden Library. Congratulations, Kaylee. All right, and next is the Ellen Woodward Memorial Scholarship. And Mr. Brian Plow is coming up to the podium.
Sorry, you can't invite a dean to one of these things and not let me say at least hello. I just wanted to say I have to step out because there's another banquet going on tonight. But before I do that, this school brings so much artistic creativity and I think so much excitement to the college every time that I interact with the students. And I've actually had a lot of opportunities this semester to do focus group interviews with students from MDIA, be on planes with them and things like that. And you guys just bring so much excitement to the art that you produce or the games that you create. And that really is something that I'm proud of. And I hope you're proud of it too. And I think that that's a direct reflection of the effort that you put into the things that you do in your courses, but also the things that you do outside your courses. So I just want to congratulate all of you tonight because you certainly impress me every day. And I think that's a testament to the students that you have in the school, the faculty that you have, and the vision for what this school is all about. So congratulations and have a great end of your semester.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Brian Plow, and I'm the Associate Director for Undergraduate Studies. And it's so interesting now I push a lot of paper around on my desk, and I process a lot of paperwork, and what's awesome is to see faces put to names finally after I see all their success on paper, and I can connect to people and to connect to my students, and that's a real joy for me. And in addition, it's a real joy to see parents here as well. I just love the support that you give to your students. So I'm presenting the Ellen Woodward Memorial Scholarship. Ellen Woodward was an audio production major in the school and one of the first women to select audio as her area of emphasis. She was a junior in the program when she was killed in an automobile accident. But to honor and to sustain her memory, her family established the scholarship in her name to be awarded to a junior or senior majoring in audio production. And this year's recipient is Lena Theodore. Okay, it's also my pleasure to present the Larry and Joann Katz Award. Larry Katz was involved with WOUB radio and TV during his college experience, giving him the experience he still uses in his everyday job and world. Mr. Katz says that while he is not a professional broadcaster, he is forever grateful to his time at Ohio University and especially to the staff and fellow student workers at WOUB. Preference for this award goes to on-air talent with a special interest in sports journalism or broadcasting, or a person who is a volunteer of the sports department at WOUB. And this award this year goes to Alyssa Donahue. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to read these bios here. I neglected to do that. Alyssa is a sophomore majoring in integrated media with a minor in history and a social media certificate. She is an active member of Alpha Omicron Pi fraternity, member of Rho Lambda, National Society of Leadership and Success, and works at the Jefferson Market. She's also a video production assistant for Newswatch at WOUB. And I neglected to read Lena's bio, and it's an impressive one, so I'm going to take the time to do that. Lena is a senior double majoring in integrated media and psychology with a minor in business administration. And I think she's also getting the entrepreneurship certificate, which is not listed here. She's a learning community leader and a public service assistant at Alden Library, and she's a member of the Women in the Music Industry Club and the Psychology Club. So congratulations, Lena. It's quite an accomplishment. Okay, next up, I'm going to find the script here. I would like to invite the Twardzik family to administer the Christine towards a memorial scholarship. Thank you.
Years, and it's the first time we've been late. I had to borrow the video guys thing, but I see it's here. Our daughter was a senior video production major when she died in a car accident in 2006. She was active in Fridays Live and the weekly show Streetwalking. She was a producer on the shows and led with always a present smile and laughter. We created a scholarship and name. It goes to a media and arts studies senior with a minimum GPA of 3.0. This year's awards go to Scarlett Woosley and Hope Mueller. Very good. Scarlett is a junior majoring in integrated media and minors in marketing and Japanese. She has certificates in social media and East Asian studies. Scarlett is a member of Korean Culture Association and the Japanese Language and Culture Association. She studies at Musashi University in Tokyo, Japan last semester. Scarlett, that's good. Hope is a senior majoring in integrated media production with a minor in marketing and a certificate in social media. She participates in 419 and the 48-hour shootout and worked for the Thread magazine as a videographer and editor. Congratulations, ladies.
Hi, good evening. It's great to see you all here. First of all, take a picture of everyone out there. Otherwise, it didn't really happen. So now that can go on Instagram. Wonderful. It's my honor to, first of all, my name's Kyle Snyder. And it's my honor to present the Douglas Hill Memorial Scholarship. Named posthumously for audio graduate Doug Hill, this award is presented to a junior with a specialization in audio or radio production, performance, and writing, who is actively involved in professional media work outside of class. This year's recipient is Bailey Panzica. Bailey is a sophomore majoring in music production and recording industry. She works with Brick City Records and is a singer, songwriter, and producer who has been releasing music under the name Bailey RP since 2015. She's one of several artists signed to Brick City Records this year, and we're looking forward to her debut EP. Congratulations, Bailey. And next will be Josh Antonuccio to present the Thomas H. Strike Memorial Scholarship.
Such a temptation to photobomb right there, but I withheld. By the way, if you are a music fan, which I think there's a lot in the room, Bailey and others will be performing this Thursday for the Brick City release show at the Union, so please come out. It's going to be a great show. So the Thomas H. Strike Memorial Scholarship was established in honor of Tom Strike, who graduated from OU in 1978 with a degree in audio production. This award recognizes the achievements, promise, and potential of a junior or senior in the audio sequence. This year's recipient is Megan Solstead. Megan is a senior majoring in music production and recording industry and minoring in music with a certificate in social media. She was a social media and web intern for the School of Media Arts and Studies, a member of the Audio Engineering Society Ohio University Student Section, a member of Women in the Music Industry, and a solo musician, a very amazing solo musician, and recording artist under the name of Megan Wren, where she writes original music and is getting ready to release her own album very soon. So let's hear for Megan. And I'd like to call up Andy Walla to present. There's so many pages. There you go.
Well, hello. I am Andy Walla, video production lecturer. Thank you all for coming. It's a good crowd tonight. I am presenting the Robert L. Coe Scholarship. The Robert L. Coe Scholarship was established in memory of former ABC executive Bob Coe. Bob was a pioneer in the television industry, and he also served on our faculty from 1967 until 1973. The scholarship is awarded to an undergraduate student with an interest in broadcast engineering or broadcast management, and the award is also based on academic merit. This year's winner is Jane Kardotsky. Jane is a majoring in MPRI, the music production and recording industry, and minors in studio art. She is a work study for Arts West. She's a freelance photographer, and she is also the programming director at ACRN. Congratulations, Jane. I believe up next is Dr. Greg Newton. Oh, there you are.
Good evening. So it's always a pleasure as the Associate Dean in the college to get back to my roots in the School of Media Arts and Studies, where I spent my first 14 years here at Ohio University. And it's where my heart still is in a lot of ways. And especially as an old radio guy, to get to give out these next couple of scholarships, which trace their roots to what was at one time a really wonderful radio company in that industry. The Mickey Franco Memorial Scholarship is the first of these. Joseph Mickey Franco was a 1967 graduate of Ohio University's College of Business. He spent his career in the radio business, becoming the manager of radio operations for Nationwide Communications, Inc., where he oversaw 16 radio stations. May not sound like a big number these days, but that was a big radio group back in that era. The scholarship was established by Nationwide in Mickey's memory and is awarded to a senior active in radio and management, and this year's awardee is Spencer White. Spencer is majoring in music production and recording industry, minoring in business administration. He has interned at Rose Music Center in Huber Heights, Ohio, Morgan Renee Live in West Palm Beach, Florida, Sun Broadcast Group in Boca Raton, and is a certified lifeguard with the American Red Cross. The Nationwide Foundation scholarships, again provided by Nationwide Communications. Nationwide Communications, Inc.'s first radio station signed on the air in 1946. During its time in the radio industry, it grew to become the 16th largest radio group in the country, operating 17 stations at its peak with 8 high-growth markets. The Nationwide Foundation made this gift to the School of Media Arts and Studies to leave a legacy recognizing its 5 decades in the radio industry, to support an institution to which it has been closely tied for more than 40 years, and to demonstrate its commitment to education. The scholarships support students who will be engaging in internships in the coming year, and we have 5 scholarships to award this year. And they go to Alex Penrose, Michael Brookhart, Emily Dahl, Daniel Ryan, and Lena Theodore. Tell you just a little bit about each of these outstanding students. Alex Penrose is a freshman majoring in integrated media. He is involved in AVW, creating video content for the Post's multimedia staff. Michael Brookhart is a sophomore majoring in integrated media. He is president of the Billiards Club and Racquetball Club, volunteers for the Nelsonville Music Festival, the Hocking Valley Scenic Railway, and at Fur Peace Ranch. This summer, he is interning at Expogo LLC in Pittsburgh. Emily Dahl is a double major in integrated media and Spanish. She was a multimedia intern at Reynolds & Reynolds in Dayton, director of communications for Alpha Omicron Pi. She's a member of the multimedia staff at the Post and a barista at the Jefferson Market. Daniel Ryan is involved with Rough Cut Collective, Brick City Records, 419 Productions, and serves as the manager of the Scripps Equipment Lab. And last but not least, Lena Theodore is a senior double majoring in integrated media and psychology with a minor in business administration. She is a learning community leader, is a public service assistant for Alden Library. She's a member of the Women in the Music Industry Club and also the Psychology Club. Congratulations to each of you. Next up, we have Eddie Ashworth to present the Auerbach Scholarship.
Hi, I'm here to present the Leonard Auerbach Regional Reps Corporation Scholarship, founded in 1956 and originally named Ohio Stations Representatives. Regional Reps is the oldest and largest radio station sales representative firm in Ohio, specializing in small and medium markets and one of the oldest and largest in the country, with offices in Cleveland, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, and New York. The Leonard E. Auerbach Regional Reps Corporation Scholarship is awarded to a junior or senior interested in broadcast advertising sales, especially radio. This year's scholarship goes to Shane Casserly. Come on down, Shane. Shane is a sophomore majoring in games of animation, and apparently an international man of mystery, because that is exactly what it says here. So, Shane, congratulations. Next up, please welcome to the podium, Lake Kahn.
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to present the Philip E. Schmidt Broadcasting Scholarship. Philip Schmidt was a 1950 graduate of the radio television program who had a successful career in broadcasting. He specialized in radio, and his best memories of Campus Center around the radio station that was then housed in an old Army Quonset hut where Alden Library now stands. This award goes to a junior or senior with academic merit and a focus on broadcasting. This year's recipients are, and we have three names, Jordan Allison, Melissa Coughlin, and Leonard. Jordan Allison is a media and social change major with the Diversity Studies certificate. She is a resident assistant in Tanaka Looks, a videographer and photographer for Backdrop Magazine, and a Generation Action volunteer. Next, we have Malia Coughlin. Malia could not join us this evening. She's in Los Angeles taking part in the Ohio in LA program. Malia is a junior majoring in integrated media. She has been working on 2 internships out in Los Angeles, Mandalay Entertainment, known for movies like Sleep Hollow, and for A-List Communications. She's a member of AVW and Los Flamingo Theater Company, a Lynx mentor. Please congratulate Malia Coughlin. Thank you. And last, we have Leah Nutter. Leah is a junior majoring in integrated media and Spanish with a minor in marketing and a certificate in social media. She's been an associate producer for the 419 Productions and a videographer for Thread magazine. She will intern this summer in Los Angeles in the Ohio in LA program. Let's congratulate her. Thank you. And with this, I'll invite our Director for School of Media Arts and Studies, Drew McDaniel. Thank you.
Established in 1986, the Archie Greer Scholarship was created by a large number of graduates of this program in recognition of his leadership as a professor in the school. And at that time, the school was known originally, as I noted earlier, School of Radio Television, later School of Telecommunication. He was the first director of the school at the time the school was created, the College of Communication was formed. He was a very strong supporter of and the very first and long-term faculty advisor of the all-campus radio network, ACRN. Archie was a pal of mine. We taught together on the faculty for many years, and we developed a close friendship and traveled together. For example, one year we traveled to Libya, or should I say, we were traveling to Libya, because when we arrived in Malta to get our visa, we were at the airport ready to fly on to Tripoli. I was paged on the intercom at the airport. I answered the telephone, and the U.S. Embassy told me that Archie and I should go back to Ohio because the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli had been sacked by a mob and burned to the ground. I didn't have to argue with Archie about going back to Ohio, and we spent a few lovely days in Paris at the expense of the Libyan government on the way home. So Archie was a great friend of the school, and we recognize his memory with this scholarship award. This year's recipients are Megan Pixler and Justin Cudahy. Megan can't be with us tonight because she's ill. She sends her regrets, but let me tell you a little bit about her. She majors in music production and recording industry, minors in Spanish and marketing, and has a social media certificate. She went to Spain as part of the study abroad program and is a promotion team member for ACRN, Archie's own organization. Justin Cudahy is an integrated media major and minors in journalism and business. He works on Gridiron Glory for WOUB Sports, is columns editor for ACRN, and lead beat reporter for WOUB Bobcat Showcase. Justin Cudahy. Next, I call to the podium. First director, who's up? Karen Riggs. George Korn. Eric Williams.
Okay, so before we award the Directors Awards for excellence, I'd like to call attention to the Twardsics. And I know students don't think about this a lot, about where these scholarships come from. You've heard about some of these scholarships named for students who've passed away, which is a tragic thing. And I do want to tell you that the Twardsics especially are in my heart because they have been here every single year to present that scholarship. And so please recognize them as the kind of people who give back to the university after what they love has most been taken away. To the Twardsics. I'll do the first one. Okay, so this year's recipients of the Directors Awards are outstanding academic performers. We're really proud of them. We're proud of everybody. We're proud of you, and we want to mention that now. We see you as developing professionals whom we are ready to send out into the world of the creative industries, and you know we have a lot of confidence in you. So exceptional students that we're going to recognize tonight include Henry Weber, Amanda Hall, James Probel, Patrick Evans, Iggy Kosman, Alex Wires, Evan Rose, Wanson Liu, Wendy Wires, Josie Pommering, Gracie Huffman, Xavier Fox, Carly Matson, Haley Snowden, Kyle Henke, Talia Badio? I know you, Talia, but I can't think of your last name. Jordan Banks and Taylor Hirth. So you can all come up here. I'll just do a few of these. Okay. What are we doing? I'll do a few of these and then you go. Okay. Here. This year's Media Arts and Studies Outstanding Senior is Taylor Rohrig. Taylor is a senior majoring in games and animation. She's amazing. She's an officer in the OU GDA Game Developers Association and works with the Immersive Design Initiative at the Grid Lab. And you know, she's secured this amazing internship at Warner Brothers. They love her. And she is attending a conference tonight, which, you know, is just further evidence of Taylor's amazingness. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that Taylor has been a student ambassador at the high school media workshop. And, you know, last year she showed up with a broken foot. And the high school media workshop students traverse the campus. They do things like go up Jeff Hill. We offered Taylor to get her all kinds of help, rides and things like that, time off. Taylor, no. She was always there, failless, did not want anything special, always has a smile on her face. And she's the kind of student that I wish I had been when I was in college. So please recognize Taylor in absentia. And now, for closing remarks, Dr. Drew McDaniel, our fabulous director. And I want you to know, this is a wonderful thing, too.
Yeah. What an impressive range of talent and creativity has been showcased tonight. And to all of you, I want to thank each and every one of you for making the School of Media Arts and Studies a better place by just being here and being committed to your work. In closing, I would like you, I'm speaking now to the students in the room, I'd like to invite you to look around the room. For many of you, in just a matter of days, a few days, your college life will come to an end. The faces around you that you've seen more or less every day for 4 years will become a memory. You should hold on to those familiar faces and those familiar names, because they will become part of your network of contacts that you should maintain for a lifetime. I calculate there's something like 4,000 or 5,000 Bobcat graduates of our school, and you'll join them. In a few years, maybe sooner than you think, many of those fellow students will be leaders in this crazy media world. And maybe it's you that will be in that leadership role. I hope so, and I wish you good luck. Thank you all, and good night.